Welcome to OHEL's third annual legislative breakfast. Our special thanks to Jeff Wiesenfeld and Bernstein's Private Wealth Management for hosting us this morning. Thank you very much, Jeff. Our purpose today is to engage in a conversation with elected officials, government representatives, and media on mental health and stigma. We thank each of you for taking the time to joining us this morning.
So amongst the most important work that OHEL has done over the past 47 years is to educate the community, to open up the world of disabilities to individuals, to open up discussions on abuse and neglect and families in distress.
And my daughter always was involved in the Chesed group, which worked with the OHEL guests who would be coming to Great Neck on many of our holidays. And she went off to University of Massachusetts at Amherst. And I'm very proud to tell you that she's a wonderful kid and she'll be working at Camp Kaylee this summer. So this has been going on for a number of years and she's really taken it very much to heart. So it means a lot to my family, to my wife and I, because of the values that this organization has instilled in her.
The services that OHEL has provided for the last 47 years are vital to helping people who are often overlooked in our society, be it for trauma, mental health, medical wellness, developmental disabilities, or foster youth.
OHEL and I are exactly the same age. So I can't call you an old organization. I think you've done more in your 46 and a half years than I have, for sure. I'm just so proud of the work of OHEL. You know, at a time when mental health and people with disabilities were still largely stigmatized by society, the Jewish community was way out front and really way ahead of the broader society in embracing everyone as a human being.
So a lot of what we do in the budget is in human services, it's in social services, it's in the work that OHEL does every single day and has been doing it for 47 years, as David said, as well as anybody in the country. You know, not only in New York, but New Jersey, California, Florida, thousands of people that the organization takes care of, our least fortunate, our most vulnerable citizens.
We visited a home last year, and you see how OHEL has touched the lives of people who really need our support and our help.
Supporting the work of OHEL, to me, is really enormously important. I'm glad you do what you do. I'm glad we in Albany can help in whatever ways we can to keep that work going forward.
And OHEL, of course, really does God's work in really helping those individuals and families of those individuals very much in need, very vulnerable.
OHEL's wide array of mental health, residential, and community initiatives that serve the many ethnic communities of New York and thousands of consumers monthly is an active partner with many of these important New York City mental health initiatives. It is a great honor to hear from Dr. Belkin today.
It's quite gratifying to be here, to be recognized by OHEL for Thrive so early in the game. It puts a little pressure on us to make good this attention and endorsement. So I really appreciate it, and we will count on OHEL as one of the many networks through which we connect with communities to make this work.
You may have never been depressed. You may never have been unable to feed your family. You've maybe never been addicted to drugs. Maybe you never went to war. But someone you know is suffering, and that is your issue. It's our issue.
We very much appreciate that everyone came this morning. I'm always looking at Larry Spirak to say good morning for joining us this morning. We see each other so many times of the year and in many places. To everyone that came this morning, we acknowledge you, we thank you, we appreciate that you took the time on a Friday morning. Once again, to Jeff Wiesenfeld and to Bernstein Private Wealth Management, thank you. Have a wonderful day, have a wonderful weekend.